Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, I'm Spirit Medium Laura, your host of this radio show. I've been channeling Spirit for over 30 years and recently was chosen for the 2014 book, 100 Top Psychics in America. Here's how to LOVE love your readings on this radio show. L is for let Spirit lead. O is for only one question or connection per caller. V is for validate all advice with a licensed professional. And E is for enjoy the show. Stay tuned for additional announcements. I just love to allocate things to technology. I sit here listening to myself and relaxing in the background. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. This is August 4th. I still haven't turned my calendar forward. 2014, and we're going to have an exciting evening tonight. I got Susie B in the background, who'll be on the phones in a moment with me. She's introducing herself and asking you all if you'd like to join the mailing list. And there's a couple other things that might come up when you talk to her, which I'll talk about in a moment. Tonight, we will be doing psychic and medium readings, which means I will be doing your life or talking to you about your own life using psychic or spiritual insight, as well as connecting to the other side. However, on Wednesdays at 1 p.m., I only do mediumship. Some of you might listen to both shows, which means on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, I'm only going to be connecting to the other side. In both cases, both shows are 1 hour in length, and the first 10 to 15 minutes I jibber jabber over here, hopefully giving you some important information as well as giving you some inspiration. So listen up. If you'd like to get into the queue to get a reading, go to call area code 347-945-5849. That's 347-945-5849. And one other thing before I go into the website for this show, which has important tools and resources for you, is I need to say, seeing as it is the summer in Florida, which is hurricane season, if I get cut off, which I might, you never know. I don't think so, because we already had all all of our terrible storms earlier today. But if I do get cut off because of lightning or another storm comes in, Susie B's in the background and she'll settle you down, and I'll be right back, coming in some way, either a phone or back through Skype, which is my favorite way to tune into the show. Yeah, there's a website for this show. Not only can you watch me there, which is absolutely riveting, it's spiritmediumtv.com. You can also jump to the top of the reading queue, and I just get a couple of people for that, because I really try to get to people waiting in the phone lines as well. But some of us that call in, we really need to talk to Spirit, so I created this way of doing so with a donation. It's only $5 donation, and it goes in part to help animals. It goes to the Humane Foundation, which is one of my favorite charities. So that's item 1B on spiritmediumtv.com. Allows you to jump to the top of the reading queue, although if you don't want to do that, just take your chance and wait in the phone lines. Also, there's a sale on readings that's there. That's item 1A. If you want a half hour with me, you can get a sale. And as I already mentioned, you can watch the show live, item number 2 on that page. And, oh, goody, item number 3 is an RSVP link. So if you want to learn how to be a medium, how to become a medium, tonight I'm starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, an online class later today. And that class is going to be focusing in on clear cognizance for a mediumship. But really, it's mediumship. The next 4 weeks are all about mediumship. And the classes are extremely reasonably priced, and I probably will be raising them after I complete the series and begin the new series, which would be in September. I'll probably raise them a little bit, put them at par with buying the videos directly. I also have self-paced training. Yeah, self-paced training, all these classes. I have 4 classes in total that are done live. in the Intuitive Playground, which is Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can tune in from wherever you are. Or I also have self-paced training, which is the same training, almost the same. I try to adjust it for people working on their own, so that also exists. And both of those trainings can be accessed by going to spiritmediumtv.com, item number 3 on that page. And tonight, since we will be talking a little bit, since I will be teaching mediumship, I want to do something about mediumship during my inspiration this evening. I just want you all to think about this for a moment. In answer to the question, how to become a medium, do you think that mediums are just born? Or do you think that training can help create a medium? I'm going to look in the chat room and also probably chat with you when I get to your phone lines. But does anybody have a feeling for that? Are mediums born and that's it? You know, you're born and that's it. Or can mediums be trained? Anybody have any? Well, I don't have any answers coming in right now. Well, I believe that we all have the ability to be a medium. But I think some of us are born with more natural or raw equipment than others. I myself didn't really volunteer for this. I mean, I did in my pre-life plan, I'm pretty sure, because my astrological chart, I was kind of shocked to hear. My mother loved astrology. My sister does it now. All of my planets on my natal chart are in the house of the occult. Ain't that nice? And I spent most of my life working in business trying to deny that I was a medium. Not that I was seeing dead people everywhere, but I was talking to my guides, like, you know, directly, and I went into trance with somebody, complete trance, and yeah, I had abilities. I saw spirit as a child, which was frightening. My mother was a psychic and a medium. I even have on my forehead, which is kind of interesting. I have makeup on it right now, but just above my eyebrows in the center is a mole that I was born with, which is what Indians use, you know, that mole in the middle of your head, almost as if it's indicative to say she was born with a friggin' third eye open. The mole is there to say it. So some of us are born with more of that purpose, I guess, and we choose our parents, we choose our DNA in our pre-life planning so that we'd fulfill that. But in my travels about teaching this and in other classes I've been in, I notice most people have some ability, and I think it's really a natural part of everybody's birthright to be able to see spirit, work with spirit, and some are just more talented at it than others. So tonight, in the class that I'll be teaching, I'm going to be teaching, again, I'm not really teaching you anything. I'm just facilitating because you either have it or you don't, and you do have it. And facilitating means that I'm going to set up situations where you can access it. But tonight I'm going to be talking about how to open the natural way, because one of the things I discovered when I was learning in classes was if I tried to just do it the way the teachers were saying, I wasn't able to. And then in one of the classes I was teaching, the same thing came up again, and I realized, well, Spirit told me, I have to let the people in the class use their natural way of working. So, for example, I had a tarot reader in the class, and we got him a deck of cards, and we said, just try to read for the person in front of you, but this time try to read who's in spirit. And as soon as he had the cards, it was as if the messages in the cards were all about the person in spirit. So it worked really, really nicely, and that's what I'll be doing. The first class, which is tonight, I call it the Intuitive Playground. It's a Monday night development class. Okay, so we're going to do a little exercise. Ooh. And you all are going to have a little experience, if you care to participate, in connecting with the other side using me as your subject or sitter. In psychic communities or mediumship communities, they call the person getting the messages the sitter. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I was just double checking it to make sure I didn't forget something. So I'd like all of you to just kind of sit back in your seats If you're listening to this at a future time, it still will hold true. Everything will hold true. This is energy. It will sit in the now, the eternal now. Sit back in your seats, uncross your arms and legs, and start to breathe from your abdominal area, allowing yourself to completely relax and let go. Go to that beautiful inner space inside of yourself. And now what we're going to do is open up in prayer a little connection. Father, Mother, God, O beings of the highest light, please connect me now with Spirit Medium Laura in protected space that I may receive information from her loved ones on the other side. And please automatically disconnect me when this is through. And so it is. So now I would like you to imagine that you're vibrationally aligning with me. In other words, your energy and my energy is emanating from our respective human forms. And on exhale, our next exhale, we're going to send that energy towards each other. Go ahead and breathe in. And on exhale, send your energy towards me. Imagine that it's blending with me. Good. You might feel a click when you do that. I usually do. So what I'd like you all to do is see if you can get a sense of someone that's in spirit for me. Okay? And as I go to the phone lines later, in a moment or two, not too far away actually, I'm going to be asking you, did you get a sense of anyone? I'm going to go through a couple of things that you might want to see if you can sense. And when I say sense, you might see something, you might hear something, or you might feel something. Do you sense a male or female energy around me? Do you feel that that energy might be older, younger, or perhaps in a peer group to me? In a moment, I'd like you to just simply ask the energy if it would reveal its identity. And what do you see? What do you feel? Or what do you hear? Good. Now make a note of it. And as we go into our readings, if I remember, I will be asking you to give me your answers. Okay. And okay, so I'm going to go to the phone lines now. As you might already have gleaned, those that have donated will be picked up because they need to speak with me. I have a couple of people that have made donations, one of which is Susie B. I have a Barb and a Brandy, and on the phone lines it says that there's somebody in there also by the name of Melina. But Melina, I do not see your donation on my records at this end, so I don't know what that's all about. Let me just see something here.
Laura?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's my daughter, and that is my donation for tonight.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, okay, sweetheart. Okay. Let me go right to her then. Thank you, love.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Hello, Melina. How are you this evening?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good. So your mother got you, didn't she?
Yeah, my mother got me.
Let me just see something, honey, before you say anything, love. Hold on for a second. I just want to see something, honey. I'm going to ask Spirit something silently, and then we'll get to your question if you have one, or what you want.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you do. Okay. Well, I just want to know from Spirit if you really wanted to speak with me, and they said yes, but you're feeling a little nervous.
Yes, I am feeling a little nervous.
Of course you are, because you're afraid of what I'm going to say. You're not good. You're saying, well, what if I don't like what she says? I hope she's not mean. All right. Well, well, I won't bite, honey. I won't bite. And I just want to tell you, it's a beautiful name, Melina. Now, what can I do for you, sweetheart, this evening? What is your question today, or what am I doing with you?
I just kind of want to know if like what my fitness future has for me. I'm really big into fitness, and I'm wondering if I can make a career out of it.
Okay, let's see what we get there. So you like health and nutrition, everything about that. Well, you're already very knowledgeable. It looks like you already have like 3/4 of everything that you need in terms of information. Uh, and I can see your body is fairly athletic. It looks like you're carrying a little extra weight on you yet, even though you're pretty active. Is that correct, Melina? Melina, honey,
Um,
can you hear me?
yes, I'm pretty active.
You
I
look
was gonna try and meet my first fitness competition soon.
okay. Let me just go for if you can do this as a career. I don't feel I feel it can be a hobby for now, but I don't know if it can become a full-fledged career right away. I think that for you to make the kind of money that you'd like to make, which is 50, 60,000 at least a year, and I know that sounds like a lot to you right now, but I do see that's possible. It's going to take a couple of years to lead to that, and then more. You can always go bigger than that. But right now, I hear that in your head, almost like, well, I want to make like 50, 60,000, and that's great. I like the fact that you're thinking like that, Melina. But it's not going to happen right away, and I just want to give you the path to get there. Okay, so you're in now. Are you in a fitness competition right now? No, right?
No, it's on October 11th. I haven't
You haven't
registered
registered?
for it yet.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money to get into those things for you anyway. I mean, it's not money you don't have in the budget right now, and it will require a lot of work. Of practice, nutrition, fitness, this and that, all kinds of things. Um, it just feels to me that right now you really have to maybe go, instead of going to be in the competition, I don't feel you have your credential yet to be a personal trainer. Is that correct, love?
I did have a it just entered. It just ended like in April. I did have a certification.
You did, okay. I know I don't want to break your heart, but I think right now it would make more sense to see if you can translate this into making money instead of spending money. Because going into the competition is going to cost money, and you need money right now. So it would make more sense to reinstate that certification and start working with people again. You may have to get a job in a gym or something like that. One of the things you have that's really great for this kind of work is a lot of energy, boundless energy. And start, I know that's not what you want to hear, but I feel that once you do that in about 6 months to a year, you'll be able to get into your first competition. But I just think practically what I'm hearing is to make the money come in right now from that particular industry so you can make it your career. It's just not practical for you to go off and enter the contest right now. Does that make sense to you, sweetie?
Mhm. Yeah.
All right. And that would be my answer. But yeah, I think you can make a career out of this. Definitely can. But you have to be practical about it.
Okay.
Okay?
That's great.
Yeah, you have a lot of talent for it. You're very gifted in this area. You seem to have, I don't know what that. First of all, the energy. You have tremendous amount of energy, and you have your physicality lends itself nicely to this kind of work. In other words, your body responds well to training. But don't limit yourself. This can turn into something big for you. Okay? Could turn into something big, more than just winning the contests, but also helping people eventually. I see that you can make this into a multifaceted business for yourself, where you're involved with nutrition, you're involved with helping people directly, you're involved with, if you get titles, it allows you to sell more product, and that you can really make a big business out of it. But right now, I'm feeling that you should skip the one for October, focus on getting income in as a trainer right now. Okay?
Okay.
All right, honey.
All right, great.
You're welcome, love. Bye-bye.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome, honey. Bye-bye. Oh, she's so cute, Susie. She has her voice sounds a lot like yours. Okay, so I'm going to go to, let's see who the next Barb should be in the queue. There she is, Barb. Oh, poor Barb. I gave her a hard time this evening. Hello, Barbara. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. I'm great.
You a hard time.
No, I meant, you know how Barbara has an appointment with me tomorrow for a private session, and she thought it was tonight, and I took a nap. I was taking a nap to get ready for the show, and she's all frantic in the background. I had no idea, Barbara. I'm having this beautiful nap, and Barbara's going crazy in the background, like, where's Laura? So I finally get out of the nap, and I got like 3 voicemails, 4 text messages. I felt badly. Aw. Anyway, here I am, sweetheart. Here I am. So thank you for calling in for this evening as well. So what can I do for you, honey?
Oh, I've been listening to some of your taped sessions. It really interested me.
Oh, okay. Wonderful. Do you have a question today?
Yes. I wanted to know if my husband knew that I was really trying to, his life would pass.
You wanted to know if you want me to connect with your husband? Is that what you're asking me to do, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay, sure. And then we'll continue this tomorrow. Okay, let's see what I get. Now, I just want to let you know that when I was in the shower early this evening, I saw a woman who had short hair that was on the lighter side, even features, and was seated out back of her home. I wonder if this has anything to do with you. Could. Actually, there's a little extra weight on it, but let me just go to your husband now, Barbara. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I do see someone, and I'm going to give you a little more information. First of all, the first thing I get is he looks a little older, and he looks like he's lost a lot of strength in his physique, in his body. In other words, he's slender, he's thinner, and he looks like he's lost weight. He looks very tired in the image he's giving me. Usually that means illness, although I don't really know. I see gray hair, but I see, yeah, I see gray hair. It's a little bit longer and disheveled, not longer than the ears, but it's not a crew cut or shaved off. It's just there. It's got a steel gray kind of thing going on with it, and he's looking really tired. You know, like the skin's hanging on his face a little bit, and but he doesn't look unhappy. He just looks tired. He's also saying to you, "Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for the care that you've provided for me, because it wasn't easy for you, Barbara. All that time that you spent nursing him. There's special foods you had to get for him, or special things you had to do for him in the kitchen in particular." And he's actually showing me, must have had trouble taking food, because he's showing me, this could be just symbolic, but a baby bottle, almost like you might have had to mush things up for him so he could eat and take the food. Do you understand, please?
Not about the food, no.
Okay, but then he should, let me just say,
but as far as caring for him.
Yeah. Okay, so he's showing me. Okay, so he's showing me a baby bottle, so I guess he just means that you had to take care of him as if he were a baby. Okay, he says it took a toll on you, it took a lot of time from your life. He's laughing a little bit and saying, I know you could have been doing a lot of other things, having fun out with the girlfriends and doing things coming and going like you used to do, and also when we had a nice life together. And so he's giving me a little bit of what the life was like. I can see it. I'm just trying to give you words because I can't give you the pictures because you're not in my head. But I see you before he fell ill. You both had a nice life, and you're social. You have nice friends. You're coming and going, doing things. Yes, dear, I'll be home soon. I'm going out now. And he says, sure, honey, go do your thing. And then I see him sitting in the study or sitting somewhere in the house doing something. Like, what is he doing, actually? He's going to try to show me something. He's giving me like shared memories. Hold on. Oh, he's seated at a desk right now. It's showing me something of prior before he was sick. And there's actually a globe next to him, almost as if he liked geography or liked to travel, liked to study things about world events and history. Very interesting person with seems to be an active mind till he fell ill. Now, something in the stomach area again comes in with the illness, as if there was nausea involved. So I just want you to understand. Do you feel nausea? Do you understand nausea for your husband, please?
Yes.
Okay. I also get a B name, like a Ben or something like that. It doesn't have to be his name. It could be anybody's name that would be in the family that you know. Do you understand the name B, Ben? Anything like that, please.
No.
Not off the top of your head. Okay, that's
No.
fine. Um, there's a few other things coming in. One of them is I feel that there's a male under you and him as if you had a son. Do you understand a son, please? Or grandson?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And he says that your son comes to look in on him often also. I wonder what he means by that. I'll tell you in a moment what he means, but I'm just saying he says something about both of you like looking for him, trying to connect with him in some way, either going to visit where he was laid to rest if he was, or just thinking about him, but he's trying to show me something about laid to rest. He likes where he was laid to rest. I don't know if there was any problem with that or any kind of controversy about that, but he cares to say that, and he says again, thank you to you. There's also a female. It looks like a female under you. Again, another child that would be female. Do you understand? Female, please. A daughter, please.
Yes.
To the both of you. And he says, I say hello to both of them. And he says, hello to you. He says, you more than everyone and anyone. He says, you are my blessed heart. I love you very much. And again, he thanks you. He's going to save some stuff for tomorrow, but right now he does hand you a beautiful rose. Rose to symbolize love. And again, how much he cares for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. I'm sorry for your loss, love, and I know it hasn't been that long. So we'll talk tomorrow at more length. Okay, honey? God bless.
Thank you.
You're welcome, love. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's hard, it's really difficult. Okay. And I have to, by the way, if I seem a little cool, it's because I have to keep myself clear. I can't get emotional, although sometimes I lose it. Let me tell you, honey. Okay, I'm going to Brandy. Brandy. Hi, Brandy. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Brandy. Are you at area code? Where's area code 440? Just curious.
Right on Lake Erie.
Oh my goodness, that's a ways away from me. Well, welcome to the show. Thank you for your donation. And also, thank you for joining our mailing list. By the way, if you do, everybody listening, if you do make a donation, you go on my mailing list, whether you want to or not. Of course, you can always get off if you don't like it, but I don't write crap. I only write good stuff. So, Brandy, what can I do for you this evening, my love?
I was told that I have a sister that I don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just wondering if you had any information about her.
Okay, let's see what we get. That's an interesting question. Okay. You do. I do believe you do. I want to say that I also feel there's a lot of confusion in your upbringing, a lot of disconnects there, and something about you sort of being taken away or rushed away, or a lot of confusion there. Do you understand the confusion, please?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. It also seems to be some kind of I don't know how this would fit into this, but a natural disaster or fire or something like that as I go back into your history. But it sits around that confusion of upheaval and changes and things like that. That's one of the things that kind of sits along with this, having your sister. Now, are you thinking that she's in spirit, or do you think she's alive? Did you want to ask that? Is that what you were getting at?
I have no idea if she's alive or dead.
Okay, let me just say that for you. And I also want to see something else. I'm going to ask Spirit for some validation of this. It's nice for me to say yes, but other than the only validation I've given you so far is that because of all this confusion or disconnects in the early part of your life, that's part of the reason that this is so. Let me see what I can get here. So I see a young girl. 4 or 5, not any older than a young person. She could be 6 or 7. I can't really tell. So let's say 4 through 7. Standing there with a pretty little dress on, dark hair bow in her hair. The hair's more like medium brown. This could be you or her. I don't know who it is, sweetheart. Now, is Brandy's sister in spirit, or is she on Earth, Spirit? Let me just come in, guides. Tell me what you think. I do believe that she might have already transitioned. Okay, I do believe that she might have already transitioned. She was a lovely soul. She did not, when she was on Earth, she did not suffer much from her disconnect. It seems like she was raised in your family somehow, or somebody was in contact with her. I don't know why you weren't privy to that, but it feels like a distant relative or just a distant location, if you will. And I feel, and I feel her being raised by a woman. I don't know who you were raised for, male or female, or your own family yet. I don't really know, but I see a woman to her, and it feels like this woman did know the family. It feels that there's something about this disconnect that's not quite right. It shouldn't have been done. And I also don't feel she's 100% your sister. In other words, she's a half sister. Do you understand half sister, please?
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is her. Okay. I'm getting this. Oh, I guess I'm connected to her right now. I didn't really ask for her to come in, but I feel that she's actually speaking to me and giving me this information. She says that she actually died at an age younger than she should have, and that she had an illness. She wasn't feeling well for quite some time. She said that she will try to come to visit you in your dreams from time. Oh. Okay. I believe you might have actually gotten some dreams from her. Maybe some of this you've already kind of been hearing through dreams. You understand, please?
Okay.
Have you been getting any dreams that make you think this is so, please? That's what I'm hearing from her.
No.
Okay. Well, it looks like you're going to be getting some kind of dreams. So look for that in your dreams. Okay, sweetheart, and thank you so much for calling in. Thank you for your donation.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. God bless. Bye-bye. That was interesting. I love doing this show. It's both shows. It's always fascinating. Okay. And so now I am going to go to, hold on. Okay, did Barbara, did Brandy. Okay, I'm coming to Shannon. Shannon, hello.
How are you?
Well, it's great to talk to you, but there's so much interference on the line. Let's see if we can settle that down. Oh, it seems like it's settled. Okay, good. Thank you for joining our mailing list.
I had it on speaker so I could hear you. I apologize.
No, not a problem. I'm glad you know why it was happening. If you didn't know why, that'd be a big problem because we'd be stuck with it, right? Okay. All right, sweetheart. So what can I do for you this evening?
Okay, dear. The last 4 years have been pretty dramatic and traumatic for me. Had a lot of life changes, health issues. You name it, it's happened.
Don't give me too much background, honey.
Really,
don't give me too much background. Just give me your question, love, and then we'll let Spirit prove it for you.
I would like guidance on my next direction in my path, destiny. If I'm supposed to move or stay where I'm at. I don't think I'm supposed to be where I am right now.
Okay.
But I'm in need of a change, so I'm open to what the Spirit has to say to guide me.
Well, the first thing I'm getting is a no. So that to me means that whatever you're thinking of doing is not correct. Okay, so I'm going to try to go a little deeper and see what I can get for you, please. One moment, please, Shannon. Okay. Yeah, okay. Something about your health also is an issue here. And there is something about the home that you're in either is troubling to you in some way. Do you feel that your home in some ways, where you live or how you live or something in the home is not healthy for you?
Yes, I don't like this apartment that I'm in. I want out, or I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah. Do you feel very confined in it? Is that what it is, sweetie?
Yes.
Okay. Also feels like the air is not clean in there for you for some reason. I don't know if I don't think I'm projecting. I had that problem where I'm living, although I cleared it up. It doesn't feel right for your health. Okay, I'm just claustrophobic almost, like there's not any fresh air in there. I feel like maybe you feel kind of shut in, or there's not enough space around you, or there's not enough space in it. So I'll just say that. Yes, so the answer is, in terms of your health, It would be a good thing to do. So I don't know why I got the no earlier, because I told you I felt that whatever you're thinking, so maybe the direction you're going in or something. Let me just see. You will be able to get out of there, and you will be able to get out of there soon. It's just the way that you're thinking of doing it is not the right way for your best interests in the long run. And you need to do this carefully. You need to do this very peacefully and patiently. It needs to be done one little step at a time, because you're just not in a situation where you can just kind of uproot yourself and go. Okay, I feel that there needs to be preparation, monetary preparation, and a plan. You can't just pull the plug suddenly. It would be very disruptive to you and those around you if you did so. So Spirit is waiting for you to make the decision. When you make the decision, this is interesting, I never thought of it this way, but what Spirit is saying is when you make the decision to go to where you want to go, all the roads are going to be paved for you. You will see the road, you will see the path. Right now you don't know if you should even go. And so they're saying make the decision, and then the way to get out of where you are right now and move forward will be there for you, but not until you firmly decide. Now, as I say that, it feels like there's something to do with a man around this. Are you married right now? Is there a man living with you, or is this, I don't know why.
There's a man living with, yeah.
Oh, okay, is he against moving, honey?
Absolutely not. He
Okay.
wants to go now.
He wants to go now. Okay, so that's a little interference for you, because it's hard to keep the peace of everything. But it feels like, so let's just see something here. I'm going to ask Spirit something silently for you. Hold on, please. You want to go also. But you're a little bit more willing to listen to what I just said, which is to be careful. Just do it slowly, one step at a time, and then you will be out of there. There's something insidious about the location, almost as if you feel like you're being watched, or you feel it's haunted, or it feels like it's more than just a breathing issue. It feels like, I don't know, the two of you just feel very uncomfortable there. What is the thing going on there? You feel you're haunted? You feel you're getting watched? Why are both of you like...
No, well, the girl downstairs is very evil. I can feel her energy, and I don't know. It doesn't feel good. The energy in the state that I'm in is not good for my health. Of that I know. And so the longer I'm here, the sicker I am. And I know that the energy in the area. And yes, I do feel like I'm being watched. I'm really confined in an area. The thing is that my children are here, so that's kind of relentless move.
Yeah. Okay. So you haven't made the decision yet. So this is what you should do: make the decision, and Spirit will work with you on this. They will make it all happen in a way that's supportive of all of your needs. Okay, so what you need to do is, do a prayer later today, saying, Spirit, God, help me with this. Make it so that I don't have to leave my children, or that I have another place to live that's close by, or that they can visit enough, that that it's for highest good. So the prayer would be something like, thank you, dear God, for allowing me a safe, comfortable, and loving place to live that is supportive and highest good for all involved. Something like that. And then that'll let it happen. It needs to be also, you need to say it like it's open-ended, like it's for highest good, versus versus deciding that it has to be you getting a new place. I do feel that there is a new place for you, and I do feel it's going to come along, and it will be it will be cost effective for you to live, and it feels more like a little house versus an apartment, which is going to be really ideal for you, so that you don't have that claustrophobic feeling. And it looks like it needs to be fixed up. It looks like it's a fixer-upper. It doesn't feel like it's right in town. It feels like it's like a little outside of town, but it won't be too far away from your family, so that you'll be able to see them, or that they'll be able to come visit you. So it'll kind of be the best of both worlds.
Okay. Well, my actual goal is to actually go back out west and have a farm. That's what I really want to do. Okay. That is my name.
Well, I'm seeing a little house, and I see it out of the city, so that could very well be what I just saw. But actually, it looks like it doesn't look west from you. It looks. Let me just see something here. Where are you now? You're in Florida? Where are you now, honey?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, you said?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe this is okay. So let me just say to you this way: this could be in the interim, or it could be the actual move. But I see a little house. It looks like it's very modest. Looks like it could need, it could use some work, but it's going to be a fixer-upper situation, and you'll be able to get it at a bargain price. And there's land around it. It may be the actual move, or it may be an intermediary step. So don't despair. Okay? Everything is there for you, sweetie, and the money will be there, and everything else. Okay?
All right.
All right, honey.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to be going to Lily at area code 831. Hello, Lily. How are you this evening?
Oh, thank you. I was fine until about an hour ago.
Uh-oh.
My husband and I, we recently got married, and we're about 5 months into our marriage.
Don't tell me too much, sweetheart. Don't tell me too much, sweetheart. Just tell me the question.
The question is, are we getting the house that we are bidding on right now?
It's funny because I get a yes, no. Let's see. No, I don't feel so. And it's just as you thought. Which is upsetting to you right now. Feels like it's spoiled all your plans. You had everything all laid out, and everything was fine. You were told you could get it, blah, 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 blah. Now you're hearing you can't get it? What are they, crazy? How could they say this to us? But, the deal wasn't, there was no finalization or no contract, no money put down. But it was a verbal agreement. It truly was. And there's something that changed on the other side of this. It feels like competition to get that property, that specific property. If somebody else came in that had a better offer or something like that, really not fair to you. Really not fair to you, but that happens every second in real estate, right? Happens every second. But there will be another house coming along soon, and in a way, you're actually being this is interesting. You're actually being protected. So because that you understand that? Okay, good. Well, because you actually are being protected, and that there's a better deal coming along shortly, and that you will be able to get it, and it will be more copacetic to what you really need, because there were some compromises in where you were going to be. There was some things you had to compromise on. I feel one of them was distance to work, or distance to home, or distance to something. But this next one, school, is that what it is? Okay. This next one,
my children's school.
Okay. Well, this next one will be ideal in every single way. The only thing that won't be so great is it's not going to be as gorgeous, okay? But it will be adequate and nice, and everything will be more in alignment with what you're really needing, and the price will be better as well. There seems to be some repairs needed in the new place that's going to be there for you. Be a little bit of work, but nothing. And even if you wanted to give it a facelift, that could happen later on down the road, but I don't think right away. But it'll be fine for now, and allow you to get out of where you are right now, because it seems that you have to do that, and you have to do that fairly quickly. Do you understand, Lily?
I understand about the closing, not accepting the house that we are currently bidding on. I understand that something else is coming in our way, and it would be more ideal for the school situation. Do you have a time frame? It's odd. I hear my grandmother.
Now, you hear your grandma? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, she was like, I'm not sure if it was the woman who died in the house at first, but I think it's my Nona who kept saying, not this one, not this one.
Interesting. Okay, because I saw this woman so clearly earlier today while I was in the shower, believe it or not. That's when I get my best communication. But anyway, let's not go there. Let's try to keep this somewhat sane, Lily. I feel it's not going to be that far away. It could be within a couple of days you may get the call to see the house. But it can happen very, very rapidly. It'll be very rapidly. It doesn't feel like it'll take long at all. I mean, I think the house is even just recently vacated, so it's going to be very easy for you to get this new piece of property. So chin up, chip, chip.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
Any messages from my grandfather or my husband's grandfather?
Not right now, because I only can work on one thing for one caller at a time. The switchboard is loaded.
No problem, no problem, no problem.
But
no problem.
if you have time,
you're
welcome, love. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to Sophie, who did make a donation. Thank you, Sophie. Oh, and Lily, thank you for your joining the mailing list. Just forgot to say that to Lily. Sophie, hello, darling.
Hi there. Thank you for taking my call, Laura.
Oh, absolutely.
First time caller.
Oh, well, welcome.
So, yeah.
Welcome.
So I wanted to ask if you see a long-term relationship coming in for me anytime soon.
You're one of the lucky ones because you're getting a yes.
Oh. Well, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And then it's been a while, and then it's been a while.
Yeah, let me just look at that for a second, because I do feel a yes. 1 second, please, Sophie. Do you have a daughter also?
Yes, I do have a daughter.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. Is she young enough for this to matter? When do you have to take her into consideration? Did she hold you back maybe for a long while?
No, actually, she's an adult and she's married.
Okay, because maybe when she was younger, that was if you were you divorced when she was younger.
Yeah, she didn't like everybody for me
right.
when she was younger.
Yeah, exactly. They show me her, so that's one of the reasons why now you have a much better.
Like, she's my mom, she's mine.
Yeah. Okay, so that was they were just trying to show me your daughter, is making it more difficult. That's part of the reason it is yes now. But let me just go to the rest of the answer, honey. Hold on, Sophie. You've been trying very hard for quite a while. Nothing seems to connect right, in the right way. Nothing's clicking. But in a few months to a year, and I know that may sound like a long ways out, okay, but it isn't really.
He's a great guy. It's worth it. Yeah.
There will be all the powers that be are going to come together, and it's going to finally click, okay? And that you haven't done anything wrong. It's just that the right person wasn't there for you at the right time. And this person is coming in. I do see him pretty clearly. He seems to have a fair complexion, dark hair. He's around your age. He's not real young or old. He's a good age for you. He doesn't look tremendously tall, but then again, he's not short. He's about 5'10" to 6 feet tall, and he's wearing a white shirt right now with dark pants, as if he must work in business, like a white collar worker, if you will. But he also has it half hanging open at the neck to show me he works very hard and he likes to have good time. So you'll have a lot of fun with him. And he's pretty well heeled and he likes to have a good time, so you'll have fun with him, and it was worth the wait, is what Spirit says. So don't worry about a thing. 4 months to a year. It looks like from 4 months to a year. Let's see, where are we now? August, September, October, November, December. So the end of this year, beginning of next, you should be running into him. And I want to see.
Okay.
I just want to see where or how.
He's in my area, so he's in my area.
You don't have to move. Let me see where he is.
Okay.
Yeah. Just relax. Let's just see how does this person. First of all, you've been doing all the research needed. You've been looking around. You've been going out. You've been, doing whatever you need to do. So you don't really know. He's not going to be distant. He'll be in your area. You don't want anybody distant anyway. Spirit says, don't do that. Don't even waste your time on that. Sometimes maybe you get a little confused and you say, well, maybe I have to relocate. Oh, let me give this guy a chance, even though he's far away. No, he'll be around you.
Okay.
He won't be that far away, and he will just. It just feels. Are you doing any internet dating or anything like that? Because it feels like it's not going to come that way.
I'm not doing any internet dating, though. You know, I talk to people that I meet through the internet and things like that. But like, I met a president of a company, and I found, you know, the products online, and eventually got to talk to him and things like that. But no, I haven't been doing any internet dating.
Okay, because
it's just too much work for me. I'm a very mental person. It's just so much mental trying to figure out who's who online. Is not even worth it to me.
Okay, well, because I was just saying that I don't feel you're going to meet him through an internet dating site, but maybe, you know, I did feel something to do with the internet, but not a dating site. So just keep doing. What I kind of get is you're just going to stumble upon him. So we'll see through either whatever you've been doing, you just need to continue doing, and then all the powers that be, everything kind of, you know how it is. The planets line up, the timing is right, and voila, he's there. You're ready, he's ready, and everything's going to work out well. So just relax.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
And okay, so you gave me a good description. Okay, fair skin, dark hair, about 5'10" to 6 feet, and
yeah, he might be a little follically challenged. You know what I mean by that?
Okay.
But it doesn't matter. You're still going to like him, and he has a conservative haircut.
Yeah. No, that's not a big issue. The heart matters. So thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
You're welcome, honey. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye. Okay. Well, we've got a couple of people still that I need to get to. Let me make sure there isn't anyone that I'm overlooking in the donation category. Blah, blah, blah. Nope. Okay, I'm going to go to 814. I don't know who this is, but she's been waiting here, or he's been waiting a long while. Hello? Hi.
Hello?
Hi. Do you have a name? What's your name?
Yeah, it's Shannon.
Shannon, hi. There's a tremendous feedback. Are you listening to the radio show while you're talking to me?
No, actually read for me. And
Actually what? I read for her. She's unavailable. I can't get through to her. Okay. Shannon, honey, I don't know what you're doing on your end. I guess you're going to have to call in again. Okay. So, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to go to Sherelle. Sherelle, hello. What can I do for you?
Hi, Laura.
Hi, honey.
For taking my call. How are you, sweetie?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Yes, I had a question about a guy named Sam. How does he feel about me?
And the question is?
How does he feel about me?
Okay. Yeah, I couldn't get I didn't hear you properly. Yeah. Oh, he does like you. Just like you thought. He does like you. And all that peering at you or looking in on you or checking you out or whatever, I don't know, it feels like he's either looking at you where you work or he's talking to you or whatever. All that means something. It's not just a lot of hot air. So get ready for an exciting time with him if you want him, okay? Because I think you're in the driver's seat with this.
Really?
Yep.
That's you know what? Because he's in a relationship, and I don't want to interfere with it. With that. So
well, okay.
Kind of backing off.
All right. Well, he likes you. Doesn't mean you didn't. You know. I'm just telling you what I'm getting, which is he does like you. And so let's put it to you another way. Maybe if you encouraged him, he would see you on the side, which is not a great thing to do, or he would eventually move out of the relationship he's in. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying he is checking you out for a reason. He likes you, and that was what you wanted to know. Now, do you want to know if there's any future potential? I can do that very quickly because the other person.
Yeah.
Okay, because I do have to go to another caller, but let me just. Yeah. What is his name again? Or just give me his initials, please.
Sam.
Oh, you already said. I'm sorry, honey. Sam.
That's fine.
Sam for Sherelle.
Must be tired.
I'm always tired. Hold on. Sam for Sherelle. Sam for Sherelle. Oh, he's good looking. Very strong, tall, nice looking man, serious person. He is interested in getting to know you better. Is there a future there? Yeah, there could be. Just take it slowly. I feel that there's reasons for him to probably get out of the other relationship, but it's not going to happen instantly. So just play it cool for now. Be friendly and see where it goes. You know what I mean? Just play it cool. Okay, sweetheart?
Okay, thank you, Laura. I appreciate it.
Okay, honey.
Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye, honey. Bye.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, I'm trying to go to Shannon. Shannon?
Yes, dear. You had read for me already.
This evening? Okay, I don't even know what day it is.
No, that's fine. I mean,
all right, honey. Thank you, love. I'm going to let you go then. Okay. Thank you, honey. Bye-bye. Okay, I just want to say goodnight to everybody. The show's going to end a little bit early because I'm getting ready for the class that's coming up. I want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening, and I look forward to doing Mediumship Connections on Wednesday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and then next Monday, coming back to this show, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Thanks, everybody. Namaste. Bye.